Next up, we have Ken Timsit, and I had the pleasure of sitting on a panel with Ken in Florida at the Permissionless Conference, and he's doing some really exciting things with Cronos and building games on Cronos. We were talking backstage about titles, and at Cronos, because it's completely decentralized, there's no founder or CEO, so he is managing director, and I'll turn it over to Ken.
Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. So I'm here to talk about Cronos. Cronos is a blockchain protocol. So I'm here mostly to talk about why today it is one of the most attractive blockchains to build games on if you're an NFT or game creator. Who in this room is an NFT or game creator? It's great. We have quite a few. For the rest of you, if you want to make money this year, I think you should become NFT or game creators. So I'll assume that I'm speaking to everyone in the room. So the green button is not working. Do I need to turn it on? Ah, okay, thanks. All right, so what is Cronos? Cronos is a layer 1 blockchain. It's an Ethereum-compatible layer 1 blockchain, which went live towards the end of last year. And so the way that it differentiates in the landscape of blockchains is that, first of all, it is Ethereum-compatible, so all the development tools, wallets, frameworks that you know and love if you're an Ethereum developer are available on Cronos. And secondly, it is backed by Crypto.com. So backed by Crypto.com means that Crypto.com has contributed to the creation of Cronos as a technology, as an open source project, and also that Crypto.com treats Cronos as a first-class citizen when it comes to integration of Cronos and its ecosystem of dApps in the Crypto.com product. Crypto.com today has 50 million users around the world, and so that addressable user base is really what is attractive for NFT and game creators who are looking for a home to build and grow their project. The traction has been tremendous since launch. So since November of last year, we've grown our user base tremendously. We are now close to 1 million users out of the 50 million addressable users that are part of the Crypto.com community. That number is growing 20% a month, and even though, from the standpoint of the total value locked, the chain, like other chains, has drastically shrunk. From an all-time high of $4 to $5 billion a month ago. User activity remains solid. So we continue to support, as I said, close to 1 million users. And the chain is currently processing around 300,000 transactions per day, which is already a quarter of the Ethereum mainnet volume. Because of the nature of the community that we are serving, the focus is really on DeFi and on GameFi. And today, given where we are, I'm going to focus a little bit more on gaming. We've announced and are acting on a deep commitment to make sure that Cronos is a welcoming ecosystem for game creators and an exciting place for Crypto.com users to find GameFi, pay-to-earn, and other types of games. There are already 10 significant game studios with whom we have signed MOUs for them to create or deploy games on Cronos. And Abyssus Bay, which is currently the largest NFT marketplace on Cronos, is one of the top NFT marketplaces amongst all chains, and even went to be in the top 5 a couple of weeks ago, at a level of transaction volume that was higher than other players like Top Shot. To support game creators, we have announced a number of developer tools that are now available on Cronos. So first of all, we have integrated ChainSafe's Unity plugin So it's a plugin that allows Unity game developers to add Web3 functionalities to their game. We also announced this week 2 open source projects that we have developed. One of them is an Unreal plugin, so a plugin for Unreal game developers to add Web3 functionalities to their games. And the other is a C++ SDK that adds the same functionalities for hardcore developers who are creating games directly in C++. In addition to that, we are integrated with Moralis, and we announced a partnership about that this week. Moralis is probably one of the most developer-friendly provider of endpoints, APIs, and SDKs for people who are experienced Web2 developers and are trying to migrate into Web3. They have awesome documentation and tutorials, and now they are supporting Cronos, so that adding Web3 functionalities to your web game is as simple as importing an SDK and calling a few dedicated methods. So it's really easy to develop games on Cronos, and in addition to the few projects that I just mentioned, of course, the whole suite of Ethereum-based tools that you're used to and wallets works on Cronos. So you can get your users to log in with MetaMask, with the Crypto.com DeFi wallet, with Trust Wallet, with 10 other wallets. And we've started recently to integrate wallets that are more designed for the Web2 or gaming experience, such as Magic and Web3.0, which are wallets that allow users to create a crypto wallet without having to remember or store a seed phrase. I'm good in terms of timing, right?
We're out of time, so go ahead and just wrap up. And
okay. Because I thought, okay. So the traction on the developer side has been tremendous as well so far. We have 250 applications, mostly in DeFi and gaming, who have decided to choose Cronos as their home. And in terms of the support that we provide to game creators, there's a number of programs. So we have a grant program that typically gives out $10,000 to $50,000 per project for the achievement of specific milestones, such as deployment on Cronos or completion of a security audit. We recently announced our accelerator program, backed by a $100 million fund that is giving out typically $100,000 to $300,000 per project. The first cohort is going to start in July. Applications are currently open, and we are going to accept around 10 startups quarterly for that program. And then for other projects, we have all kinds of custom strategic partnerships that we're able to negotiate. So in summary, if you're a game developer, talk to us. You can take advantage of this addressable user base of 50 million users around the world, as well as the best Ethereum-based tools to create your games. And we're also very welcoming. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken. Great job. Thanks.